We got the Eric Snow Bowl. Sixers traveling to Cleveland. Right now, we are a 4-point underdog at Cleveland. So Eric, what do you got in the Eric Snow Classic?
Am I allowed to pick Cleveland?
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, Cleveland's gonna win this one.
Yes, I'm doing the same thing. So you're good. You're good company.
They're good at home.
They are good at home.
They're good at home. Is Allen playing?
He's day-to-day right now, and so is Kevin Love.
Yeah, that may be the only thing that helps us if he doesn't play.
Mm-hmm. They don't have that depth anymore. Mobley solely against Embiid. If he picks up early fouls, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
I
mean, Mobley's still a little thinner frame.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that could kind of still hinder him against Joel, even though I like him a lot. They're good. I mean, they play good. They defend. They play well at home, and guards are stellar. Gonna be a tough one for us. They'll get it. They haven't been playing well. I mean, they started out hot and lost quite a few, some injuries and stuff, but that'll be a big game for them.
They're 8-1 at home. That propelled me to.
So really good at home, yeah.
Yeah, that propelled me to say yes, they're gonna win, and
we're probably the little catch up. Not having this will be one of those games not having your full team. Hits us.
Yeah, because they're pretty deep considering their top end talent. Credit to them, their team building and their management.
Yeah.
Like LeVert's not even getting full minutes with them, so it's like, man, they got a lot of talent on that team. So I picked Cleveland to win, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a 3 seed versus the 5 seed in the Eastern Conference as of right now. And I'll tell you what, if this thing stands the way it is right now, we play Indiana in the first round of the playoffs. I know we have a lot of time left, but 4 versus 5, if it gets Indiana, I'll take that.
So Indiana is the
current 4 seed right now.
Yeah.
They're playing really well. Halliburton's dominating right now.
Yeah, Halliburton looks great. I'd say Indiana and probably Sacramento are the biggest surprises for me, and Utah.
Yeah.
A lot more parity this year in the NBA. It's pretty good.
Still early.
Right now.
All those teams will fall off.
Yeah. Because you got right now Heat, the 10 spot, Nets 9 spot, Hawks 8 spot.
Yeah.
I think the Bulls could be a playoff team. They're 9-11 right now, the 11 spot. Knicks 9-11, 12 spot. So the
Bulls is a team I don't know about. I don't know.
You don't know in a bad way, or you don't know about playing them?
I just don't know what, if I'm a Bulls fan, I'll be a little concerned. I have one of my good friends is a Bull fan, and I can tell by his reaction that he's concerned.
Yeah.
I want this to play like that against us.
What if Brooklyn's still struggling and looking like a play-in team? I mean, how far if we're near the deadline, think of the deadline, and they're a play-in team, man. Does Durant just say, this isn't it? I gave you guys a second shot to be better.
I just can't see a guy like KD being traded at the trade deadline, at the deadline. I just don't, unless they way behind. I think if they're somewhat in the playoff race, I just don't see him saying, "Hey, let's do this trade deadline deal." I just don't see it. Like now, yeah, I get it. You can almost have 60 games or whatever you can play, but trade deadline.
No.
Unless you go into a team, like say trading you to Golden State, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something like that. But maybe, it kind of depends on the team, I guess.
The last report was that we were weren't we one of the 3 shortlist teams?
Yeah.
I mean, Miami, I think, was one of them, and they're not playing that well either. If you're looking at us, it's pretty encouraging. You're like, shit, man, they're in the 5th seed, and they haven't really had their guys all half the year. So that's
I think Brooklyn, when they gave Jacques Vaughn the job, that those guys were committed to stick it out this year.
Yeah.
and they didn't go outside. I just think that when they have their whole group, we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what shakes out in the Eastern Conference with all these teams at the bottom that, are usually in the playoffs, like the Miami Heats of the world. I mean, they'll definitely be in the playoffs when it's all said and done, but it's always interesting to see the teams that are still in the playoff, like the Pacers of the world, who are still in the top 4 in the first 2 months of the season. I mean, because that's not going to last long. And same thing happens with the Wizards like every year, because I know people around here are always like, oh, you see, Wizards top 6 this year. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll talk to you in April. And then they're not in the playoffs. They're back in the lottery. So